Whoa, check it out, guys. I've got 3 robots in disguise transformers. First up is Windblade, and she actually transforms into a jet. And then I've got Ultra Magnus, and this is a super fun one, guys. It actually transforms into a truck. There's a 5-step conversion process for this robot to a truck mode. And then last but not least, I've got Minicon Slipstream. He does armor up. There's extra armor included. Slipstream can actually fit with the other Autobot Drift that we have, and it can actually deploy it as a missile. I'll show you that soon. This is the Autobot Drift that we've opened previously. Be sure to click the informational card or the eye above to see this fun video. This one has Jetstorm attached to him as a deploying missile, and what you do is you shoot it out or fire it. You can even use Slipstream to load it up into Autobot Drift and then shoot it as a missile. But now let's go ahead and open up these fun robots, the new ones that we have today. Let's check out Windblade, and she's definitely not a Decepticon. You can see the logo. She's a robot in disguise, and it does take 3 steps for this one to convert. This is the mini version of Windblade, but it's a really fun one. This one actually fits in your pocket, it's so small. It's actually a bit bigger than the Minicon, but it's still pretty small. You have instructions included to convert her, so let's go ahead and try to figure it out. So the first thing you do is you push her feet together. Make sure her arms are down, then you bring this back up, and you push it down. That's the cockpit area, and everything snaps into place here. So it sits tightly, and she's in jet mode, or airplane mode. She's ready to take off. Now to convert her back is super simple. You have to pull everything apart and up, and then push the cockpit down, and pull apart her legs, and then she's in robot mode. Let's go ahead and try to convert her back one more time. Push her legs in, make sure that you pull the wings down and fit them into place here, and then pull the cockpit up. This is it, she's ready to take off. I really love this robot, and it's so small that you can take it anywhere. Like I said, it fits in your pocket. Let's go ahead and open Ultra Magnus, and this is a really fun one. This is also one of the smaller versions of the robots, and he does convert into a truck. Out of the package you get your robot and instructions, of course. This robot is a bit harder to transform. It actually takes 5 steps to convert him. Got my directions here. Here he is in robot mode. Let's compare Windblade with Ultra Magnus, and they're just about the same size. If you put her feet together, they stand just about the same size. This one fits in your pocket as well. It's super fun. It's a robot on the go. He's pocket-sized. So push the feet together. The middle pushes up and back, and then you have to twist these arms somehow. Uh-oh. If you do happen to pull it off or to pull it apart, you can actually snap it back into place. Then you lift up his head. It actually lifts all the way around. Oh, now I see the truck, the front of the truck here. Yes, look over here. There's something that you can snap into place. So we know we're on the right track here. And then what? You have to bring this portion down. It's really beginning to take shape. And then I think it's self-explanatory from here. Look, you pull this down. Oh, you know what? The head actually snaps right back underneath the truck. And check it out. It's in truck mode. Really love this one. This is so neat. This little guy actually transforms into this truck. Wow. He's actually working. He's got wheels. Look, compared to my thumb, it's actually the size of my thumb. So it's pretty small. I know it doesn't look like that on camera, but it's super small. It's definitely a mini transformer. And look at these two. Awesome. Now let's convert Ultra Magnus back into robot mode. And that shouldn't be too hard. You always pull everything apart and then it snaps into place. Bring it over. Rotate the arms. So this should be the front of it. He's in robot mode. Awesome, check him out. Ultra Magnus once again. This should be easier the second time around. So pull the head back, push the feet together, twist his arms around, and then look on the other side. It's beginning to take shape as a truck. Bring the arms back, twist them around, and snap them into place. This is like a puzzle. Once your pieces fit, then you know what the next step is. Bring the truck down and snap it in. Here he is. A little background info on Ultra Magnus is that he's actually after the Matrix. You know that the Matrix is the ultimate power that Optimus Prime gives to some of the robots. Ultra Magnus is a bit upset in the show because he doesn't get the Matrix. It's actually his brother who gets it. And so he's kind of incognito, or he's kind of hiding and not showing up for a while until he comes back and he feels that he wants to prove himself that he can be worthy of the Matrix. So that's his story. Here's a little background on Windblade. She's a female Autobot, so she's a girl. She was given a mission 1,000 years ago after she was woken up from stasis. And this mission was from Optimus Prime himself. Her mission is to hunt the fugitive Decepticons. And here's the next Minicon Slipstream we're going to open today. And of course he's robots in disguise. He also transforms in a one-step process. And he also has armor. He has additional armor that you can armor him up with. And he can fit on Autobot Drift and become a missile. He has double the power once you armor him up and actually pair him up with Autobot Drift. So let's go ahead and open him up. And I'll show you how he fits on Autobot Drift. This is all his armor that's attached to this. And you have to pop it out. He's also a Minicon. He's a miniature version of the Robots in Disguise robot. Slipstorm actually partners up with Jetstorm, and they both work with Autobot Drift. Their master is actually Autobot Drift. Slipstream is the calmer one, preferring to follow Drift's lead on the battlefield. However, he does love to celebrate with Jetstorm. The two, however, have great synergy when they fight, and they both fit onto Autobot Drift. So you convert him into a disc-like robot, and he goes into his shell over here. Then you place him inside, and fire! Awesome. Now let's do the same with Jetstorm. And I've got him armored up here, and he should still work. I have a fun video on this collection. Be sure to click the eye above to see it. Fire! Jetstorm and Slipstream actually look really similar. To convert Slipstream, all you have to do is pull apart his arms, and he converts into a robot. So you push it up. He becomes a robot similar to Slipstream, and he's also armored up, so let's look at his face. You can see the difference in the faces based on what their character is like, of course. Slipstream looks calm, and he looks kind of angry. They're both really fun though, especially when you deploy him in Autobot Drift. Now let's go ahead and armor him up and see what he looks like with all his gear. He has tons of gear. Look at this, that's heavy duty. He's fully protected. Then he has these flame-like shields on his shoulders. Whoa, he looks awesome. He has this disc on his arm that he can deploy as a weapon. And 2 swords. Whoa, he looks super intimidating. Check him out. He's ready to fight those Decepticons. We can also fit Ultra Magnus with a sword. This is a fire sword. Awesome, look at him. All the robots actually have extra grooves where you can mix and match the armor and fit it onto their bodies. This sword is actually from Autobot Drift, but he fits with him. We can also armor up Windblade. This again is the sword from Autobot Drift, but it fits on her hand over here. What an awesome collection! Check out this fun Transformers Robots in Disguise. It's Steeljaw, and he's a miniature robot this time. Hey, what was that? Let me see that, Patrick. Oh, that's so fast. What's up with this black motorcycle here?
I earned it from Connect 4.
This is awesome. And it's a pullback one, right?
No.
Yeah, you pull it back and then you have to let go.
No. I'll show you when it goes back.
Steeljaw is a Decepticon, and it actually takes 4 steps to convert him into a mini truck. He's a werewolf. Here he is in robot mode. He's so small he fits into your pocket. He's actually the size of a mini-con. He's a pocket toy. We've opened other robots in this guise, including Clampdown, Windblade, as well as Undertone. Let's go ahead and take a closer look at Steeljaw. This shouldn't be too hard to transform. Looks pretty easy. You just fit all the pieces into place and snap them together. He's into car mode. And to convert him back, you just pull everything apart. Doesn't take much. You can see his werewolf tail here. Have some fun new Transformers. There's Blur, Windblade, and Autobot Drift. These are robots in disguise. They're part of Combiner Force, and here's Blur. This one is not an easy to convert. It's actually 11 steps, and he does have a fun weapon included as well. Yo, yo, yo! This is Blur! Yo, yo! He has his blaster. Now let's see him transform. It does take 11 steps. His hands actually need to be twisted. Now everything snaps into place. And one last step, you have to bring the spoilers up. Perfect. That wasn't too hard, actually. Let's transform Blur back into robot mode so we can see the process. And he's back into robot mode. Next up is Autobot Drift. It's also Transformers Robots in Disguise Combiner Force. This is a one-step conversion process. He transforms like the ninja sideswipe, actually. We've seen that one before. So that's going to be simple. This is a new version of Autobot Drift. Here's Blur and Autobot Drift. Blur is slightly bigger. Look at this. Blur's weapon also fits on Drift. Pew, 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 pew. Drift does not come with a weapon. So let's see him transform. And look. Oh my god, super easy. Very fun. A very simple process in transforming Drift. And that's it. He's back into car mode. Vroom, vroom, vroom. Next up is Windblade. And she transforms into a jet. There's a 7-step process to transforming her. She has a weapon included as well. Wow, check her out. She's got some face gear over there. Not only does she have a big bazooka, a huge weapon here, but she also has this weapon. She's pretty lethal. Don't mess with Windblade. That's for sure. Now let's go ahead and transform her. Her weapon is actually a sword. You know what? It has double duty. It becomes the wheel. So it's going to be the wheel of the jet. This awesome mask. You twist her middle. So next you take out, or you push out the legs. You're trying to get this wing here. She needs landing gear, and that's where this comes in. It's the extra attachment. Oh, you know what? This is really awesome. Check this out. So you think this is one piece? Well, it's not one piece. Hoya! Hoya! I've got a sword now. It's actually a holder or a hoister. I believe that's what it's called. And you get to store your sword in here, of course. That's really cool. So this is double duty. It's a weapon. Pew, pew, pew. And a sword. Hiya! I have no idea why I need this piece because it doesn't really work. Okay, and you're supposed to fit it in here like this. However, the only problem is that this wheel doesn't touch the ground, so it's supposed to touch the ground. Check it out. So let me show you how to transform her back into robot mode. She's got her weapon and her sword in one. Cool. Thanks so much for watching. Be sure to subscribe for more fun videos. Click the like button if you enjoy this video. Bye everybody!